IBC is a lack of sleep, but also friendships. A lot of friendships have been built here. A lot of experience, a lot of ministry experience. Probably a lot of good, but also some bad, which you need to, because there's a lot of the crazies out there.
But IBC was a place for me to get out and from my comfort zone and find out who I really was and what my real faults were. And IBC helped to make me better, even if some people don't agree.
IBC means the world to me. It's been an amazing place these past 4 years. It's been the foundation for building my ministry, and it's been a learning process all 4 years, and I wouldn't trade my IBC experience for anything.
I don't know, it's just a great school, and it leads you down the right path for your ministry, and it's very important to get that foundation of truth, and that foundation of ministry. It kind of leads you down that road.
Well, to me, IBC is like one huge happy family where we all come from all over the place, and we come here to IBC and we learn and grow spiritually as well as musically.
IBC is a place where you can come and find direction, and it kind of gives you a chance to be involved in different aspects of ministry so that you can kind of, see what you're feeling and explore what is ministry, what does that mean? And it's a place where it helps people grow, and it shows you a whole new area of life that maybe you've never seen before.
IBC has changed my life. I didn't think I was ever going to come here. I kind of thought it was crazy when I felt like I needed to, but God has completely carried me through the whole way, and I wouldn't trade my experiences here for the world.
And it's just been a great big learning experience. Sometimes you learn what to do, and more often than not, you learn what not to do. And through those things, the positive experiences, as well as even the negative experiences, it's really helped me to learn and to grow. And it's been an essential growth in becoming who God wants me to be.
It's kind of like the idea of when someone learns to swim, the best way is just to push them in, and they'll learn pretty soon. So I think that's what IBC means to me.
To me, IBC is an opportunity to find yourself. Because you see, most of us are raised up our whole life, and everyone around us defines us, and we just accept that definition by the time we come of age to do anything in ministry at all. But by going somewhere that for me is 10 hours from home and just being thrown out in the midst of ministry, basically, it's given me the opportunity to connect with God and find out what my calling is and to find myself through it.
It was a place of refuge. My sophomore and junior year, there was a lot of different things that happened back home where I feel like if I wouldn't have been at IBC, I might not even be in church today. Like, IBC was the refuge for me. I had my family back home, but I had my family here at IBC to help me through.
I feel like I've been on this rocket ship or something that is just blasting off into space, and now it's like the ride's over. But I mean, it's just the beginning of everything that God wants me to do, and it's a training ground, it's a place, it's a safe haven. I don't know, it's a lot of things.
I think one of my greatest moments at IBC, although there have been many, was this past Connect concert, because you just see all of these kids who are where you were 4 years ago. You feel their burden and their eagerness to follow the will of God, and just praying with them in the altar, and just getting to see God work in their lives.
I think we were on chorale tour in Connecticut my sophomore year, and we were about to do the song "You Are" by Kiera Sheard, and I remember that we didn't have a click or track, and so Gentry had to start off the song. There's almost 1,000 people in this place. That as soon as we're playing the song, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, dun dun dun. Like, everybody in the place stands up, and they're just going crazy, and it was just fun.
When my dad got to play with me and my friends at my senior recital. That was really cool. I've never really played bass while he played saxophone, and so this was like the first time.
I'd probably say making praise was a pretty big moment. You know, initially just finding out that I made it, that was just such a cool feeling. And then it led up to a lot of other things that I got to do at IBC, like playing 5 recordings in 4 years and just the different tours. It's just such a cool experience.
There's so many moments there, it's kind of hard to narrow them down to one. I mean, I made lots of friends and did a lot of things, pulled lots of pranks. To all those people who lost your light bulbs, I'm really sorry about that. I don't know where they went.
I had to lead worship for a chapel service, and I was so overwhelmed, and I had no idea what I was going to do. And I prayed, I said, God, I need you to do this because I can't do this by myself. Like, this is not about me anymore. It's all about you. And he showed up and showed out, and it was amazing. And that was just kind of like my defining moment at IBC. Like,
probably my sophomore year in an IBC chapel when Sister Gallion got on the keys for altar call, and she began to sing her original song, Be Still and Know. And I can remember the exact place where I was in the chapel, and God just began to speak through her in a mighty way, and it began to minister to almost every single one of us in that chapel.
My coolest moment at IBC was my first recording freshman year. I could not believe that it was happening. I was stressed out to the max. Playing drums, it pretty much has to be perfect. Can't mess up. So I'll never forget that night.
Leading worship my senior year. I was really nervous, but I was praying, and the night before God confirmed something that I needed to talk about at chapel, and so I got up there and I said what I needed to say, which is very hard for me sometimes. And I've never felt the power of God like I did when I was leading worship.
In holiness, Brother Kilman was talking about Jesus dying on the cross, and he was going in real in depth, and he mentioned something about when he put the nails in his hands that it struck the nerve in your arm. So it kind of like spoke to me and made me really think about why I'm here and all the pain that I'll probably have to go through, that I have been through so far, that it's all going to be worth it.
Leading chapel. I had never even kind of volunteered for it or pushed to be able to, because I didn't see myself as able. You know, I'm always more of a background kind of guy. So out of nervousness, I wound up fasting like 3 days for it and praying like crazy. I knew when I stepped up there I was probably going to about pass out. I was going to forget all the words, because that's what normally happens to me when I have to sing solos, to be real. But I stepped up there and everything went phenomenal. People felt like, and it wasn't because of me, it was because of God moving through me, but people, I feel like they felt the presence because they came flooding down to the altars, and it was just a powerful, wonderful moment.
The best moment at IBC to me was probably when Praise did their live recording in November. It's kind of cool for me to be able to say that out of all the groups of Praise that have gone through the years, we are only the second group to say that we've gotten to do a Praise recording just for Praise.
The music staff at IBC is probably some of the best people you'll ever meet in your life. They're passionate people, they're anointed people, and they have a genuine care for people. And one of the ones that has impacted my life the most is Brother Anderson. You know, I really appreciate his ministry and all that he's done in my life. He's given me a chance, and he's encouraged me, and he's given me hope when I thought that I couldn't be used, or I thought that I wasn't going to be used in ministry. Pap took a chance on me.
For me, like the things that have impacted me most was just how open the Andersons and like the Gordons have been throughout my time here, for me to like talk to them about virtually anything. Most of the time me whining about my schoolwork, honestly, that's usually what it is.
The IBC music staff has helped me in a tremendous way. Brother Anderson has been amazing the past 4 years. I've learned so much from him. Not just Brother Anderson, but the Gordons, Brother Vito and Sister Jess, Sister Gallion, and I've just learned so much from them, and not just musically, but spiritually as well. In Brother Vito's sound class, we don't even talk about sound. Sometimes we talk about, you know, your walk with God and the spirituality behind it, and it's incredible.
Just the fact that they come here and that they take the time to teach us and to pour into our lives and direct us in the ways that we should go and teach us from maybe some mistakes that they made in previous years so that we don't make the same mistakes. It's just awesome.
I came here knowing absolutely nothing about music, and I wasn't even sure if I was going to be able to survive in the music program because I knew nothing. But people like, you know, Brother Anderson and all of the staff, they just took time to pour into me and help me and make sure that I was learning and make sure that I was grasping. And, you know, I think what impacted me the most was just the time that they took. Because
IBC has the greatest music staff in the world right now of any other Bible college. When it comes to Brother Gordon, I'm pretty sure I'm his favorite student. I'm pretty sure I'm his favorite student because I've been in ear training all 4 years, and you're only supposed to be in it the first 2. I'm pretty sure I'm his favorite student. He just won't let me go. But you gotta let me graduate, Brother Gordon. The whole music department rounds up on one man, though, and we all know who he is. His Brother Lendell Anderson, the man, the myth, the legend. His work ethic is untouchable. His knowledge is untouchable. His skills are unimaginable. He's just the greatest. That's all there is.
There's no one in the world like Lendell Anderson. Literally no one in the world. I think that he solely, without really knowing it, pushed me to being an organist, pushed me to, you know, be the best I can be musically.
The staff here at IBC has influenced my life so much. They invest so much into us and pour into us inside and out of the classroom, and I love that. Brother Anderson, even when he was sick, he still kind of tried to stay connected as much as possible, and you know, he's taught me so much about dedication. Just everything that he does, he's so dedicated.
Sister Gordon, I apologize for all of my grammatical mistakes over the past 4 years with all of my transcribing, so hope you can move past all that. And Jessica, she's one of the funniest people I know. Her facial expressions and her different voices she does, and she's always been one of my favorite vocalists from IBC, so even getting to work with her since I've been here was really cool to me after listening to past IBC recordings that she's done.
They have such a great impact on your ministry, and it really just it sets a precedent for how your ministry should be and how professional you should be. And I just think that's what's so great about the staff here at IBC.
Because I see them every day, you know, and they're just incredible people, and I just want to be like all of them. They're amazing. Their leadership, their friendship, they're my homies. I love them, and I'm gonna miss every single one of them. Yeah, dude, that's sad. Man, and on a sad note, well, it's been fun. I'll come back and visit. I'll be a recording next year. I'm excited. I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay, I think we're done.